All right, check it out. I'm working on Frank. He's a 97 W140, and was giving me some running problems. And I started to tear into the fuel system a little bit and tore injectors out of it. Let's see if I can focus in on what I found here. I'll find one of the bad ones. Here's one of the bad ones. If you can see that. There it is. The little injector filters are completely shot out of it, so I bought some new ones off the Jungle website. And getting ready to put these things in here. I'm going to set this camera up a little bit different so you can watch me do it. I need 8 of them, but I bought 20 because I'll probably break half of them. So give me just a minute and I'll set this thing up. All right, here we go. See if I can see this here. You see that? Brass hammer. I probably should put a teeny tiny little bit of oil just to give it something to not have to just be completely dry. You still watching? All right. Just set in the top there, make sure I'm not putting it in the bottom. Give it a wrap on the Jack Johnson. Set it flush. That's it. There's one in. Let's do some more. Like I said, I got these on Jungle website. I don't buy much stuff on there, and not many car parts either. But I thought I'd give it a shot because I can't find these things anywhere else. Looks good to me. Let's keep going while I got you on the horn here. Maybe you guys are good luck having you on here. It's already going pretty nice. I took these out 2 days ago and flushed them out with just like a bench style where I hook these up and I'll do like the seal off of there, and then I'll stick, well, I'll show you the one I had. It's right here. Stick a piece of hose on there, and then I fill the hose up with like Berryman's or whatever kind of solvent you want to use. I just did Berryman's because it's for fuel. I didn't know. I haven't never run like brake clean or anything through them. I don't know exactly what's in there, if there's any rubber parts that don't need to get eaten up by the solvent. So I just ran Berryman's down there, and then so I basically just hooked it up like this, and then took my air chuck, went right in the end with it, and I kind of hold it on there while that's stuck on there, and then I use it says you know you can use 12 volt. A lot of people use 9 volt. I use my RC car battery. That's 7 volt, 7.2, and it's just enough. It's just enough to click this thing open and close. So I cleaned them out 2 or 3 times going forwards, and then I turned it around and went 2 or 3 times at least going backwards. And again, I don't know if you can see how bad the little filter is. see if I can get it to zoom on that. But like there's just chunks gone out of it. I mean, you can see through it there somewhere. Like that one. I think I already showed this to you, but I want to show you the other one that's absolutely just, yeah, this one. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Look at it. The whole side of the filter is gone. So anyway, I got some chunks to come out of these things, and just figured, hey, I was ready to buy some new injectors, but injectors were, the cheap side was like 36 bucks a piece, and it was from this place called Injector World. I've never used them, so I don't know. I've never used them. There's 4 down. We're moving along. I'm just putting a little bit of WD, just something to give it something so it's not just completely dry going in there. If you see what I'm doing, I'm just kind of trying to set it straight. So once I give it the first whack, it goes and sets in there. That one's a little lopsided. All right, there we go. Everything's going pretty nice so far. Haven't ruined any of them yet. I have no idea who I bought these things from, but the company or the bag that they came in is called High Sport, and you can buy them in like a bag of, I bought 20. You can buy them in 50 or 100 or something, but I figure 20 of them I can break a few of them. And then still have a few left over to down the road. I've had really good luck cleaning injectors. I've only ever bought one set, and that was just for like that was an old LT1 project that I had. And I mean, I put heads and cam and stuff like that, and I needed to upgrade injector to a bigger injector. That's the only reason. All the other ones I've pulled out. Another one good to go. Can you see what's in here? How it's kind of, I'm just mounting it flush in there. I'll do another one close up here. I only got one more. But here it is with nothing in it. That's the one I pulled out. Pulled them all out. You can just use a screw and stick in there and pull them out. And then I'm just kind of dolling up with a little tiny bit, just a little bit of WD-40 on there. Here's the new one. I'm just setting it in there. Kind of move it around till it's pretty flush. About like that. And then give it a little tap home. One little spot over here is a little high. That feels good. And there it is, sitting flush. So 8 injectors with brand new filters in them. That was kind of fun to do. It was a little nerve-wracking there for a while. I didn't know how hard that was going to be to do. Pick you guys up here. See if it zooms in on me again. You follow me around? Yep. All right. So, yeah, let me turn you around and show you Frank. This is Frank. I took plugs out of it, checked all the coils. I think I told you that already, but just pulled the stuff apart where I could lift the rail up out of it, and then went down each one of the, let me get a flashlight, went down each one of the holes, injector holes, and kind of just cleaned them out a little bit. Just used like a plastic gun brush, got down in there and cleaned some of that stuff out. I put spark plug boots on it, But that's what it looks like right now. Pretty easy to do. You just pull this off and bleed it out. So you don't spray a bunch of gas in your eyes. I've done it. So I've got this thing pretty well ready to roll. I put a fuel filter in it yesterday. I mean, I'll do another video to tell you about all the projects that this car actually needed. I mean, and it still needs a bunch more. On the next video, I'll do this box here. I know some of you guys that have dug into these know what this is, but when you start getting the seats doing weird stuff, steering column doing weird stuff, the mirrors clicking when you're adjusting the steering column and stuff like that, it's that box. And then I bought another one just in case so I could tear one of them apart. But this whole thing's coming along pretty good. So I'll show you that when I dig into it. I know I don't have any light and stuff in here, but I got door panels out because I'm working on the windows. Airbags out of it because I pulled the steering wheel off so I could pull the dash cluster out of it and put all new bulbs and stuff in there. And then the steering column ring, the plastic ring here that the cruise control and the blinkers and stuff are on, it was loose. So I got in behind the steering wheel and there's a little clamp back there that was coming undone, and I just screwed it down so it would so I could get it to tighten back up again. But I've got the lower dash and stuff out of it, as you can see down here. Not very well because my lighting sucks in here and I don't have all the lights on, but I tore all that stuff out of there so I could get up and look behind the steering column to see what all's been done. It's one of those projects where somebody dug into it before and just started tearing shit up. So I'm kind of going through and doing what I do as a mechanic anyway. Not working at a dealership or anything anymore, but I've done it my whole life. So I got sick of working for them, so I started doing some of it for myself. And mainly what my jobs are is to go back and fix what somebody else has screwed up. And it happens all the time. I've just done hundreds of projects where I'm going in and all I'm doing is nothing wrong with the car. I'm just fixing somebody else's crap work. So anyway, that's where we at, about 15 minutes on a video. That's cool. Yeah, I wanted to show you the rebuilding the injectors. For the most part, it's not rebuilding them. I just put new filters and top and bottom gaskets on them, and then flush them out backwards and forwards. And don't have the rag here to show you what I took out of there. But the fuel filter and the stuff that came out of the injectors was like, you probably should buy new stuff. So anyway, I'll do new injectors if I need to, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to see what this does like this. It's got, like it's chasing a miss. So I pulled all the coil packs out of it and bench tested them all. They tested good. The little boots that go down to the plug, some of those were old. They look like kind of shoddy, so I just bought a new set and put those in there. Try not to do too many projects at the same time so that I can actually process of elimination. You know, it's fun to do 15 jobs at one time while you're in the mood or while stuff's going right, but kind of one at a time so I can see what happens and figure it out. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what I figure out of the deal. So what I'll do here is I got a couple errands to run and one more parts store run. And when I get back, I'm going to put these injectors in and fire this thing up. And I think I'll do a video about firing up if it's still got the miss or not and if the injectors did anything. So that's it for now. Later.